Well, a new program announced this week will connect UNO and MCC in a more direct way for potential transfer students.
As our Sydney Babb reports, it looks to address some of the main concerns they hear from students.
Transferring from one educational institution to another can have its challenges for students. Looking to ease that transition, UNO and MCC are launching the Momentum Project to address those challenges.
We already share many students between MCC and UNO. We just know we can do better, and we want to do better.
They hope to address three main concerns brought to their attention by students: transfer of credits, financial aid, and the culture shock of joining a new institution.
One, it's complicated. So will the classes they're taking in one school actually transfer over? Will they be counted? Secondly, it comes down to finances. Will their aid come over? Will they still have aid available after 2 years of school at MCC? Will they still have aid available or finances available to pay for school? And then really there's a massive culture shock when it comes to navigating two institutions. You know, a lot of our students will leave high school, they'll come to MCC, and then to have that kind of culture shock again to go from a 2-year school to a 4-year school.
Finding a better solution for the transfer of credits is one of their main priorities.
One of the biggest barriers that I can think about that students face is the academic challenges of the coursework in terms of making sure that there's no wasted time spent, no extra classes, things like that. So I think that's going to be one of the most essential parts of the initiative is thinking about the faculty collaboration across both campuses, meaning if they take a class at Metro, we know how it's going to apply here at UNO and vice versa.
Additionally, the two schools can file a financial agreement together to ease student financial concerns.
A student could use their aid at both schools at the same time. So different changes like that would allow then a student who's in the middle not to have to pick where they put their aid, but to be able to use it at both institutions at once.
They also plan to make student involvement activities and events more available to all students to aid with the potential for culture shock. Overall, they want students to feel as though they can easily move from one university to the other without financial, academic, or social concerns.
How do we make that process seamless to where they feel not like a transfer student, but like our shared student?
In Omaha, I'm Sydney Babb, First Alert 6.
The two institutions plan to spend the next 5 years working on those goals and collaborating between departments and with professors at each of their initiatives.